Hello everyone, and welcome back to your favorite show for all things gaming and rarely tech-related, Gentoo. As always, we're your hosts, John Taylor
and Brad Pearson.
This week sees the release of an old title remastered and a new unique journey.
First up is Diablo 2 Resurrected. This is a complete remaster of Diablo 2, an action role-playing hack-and-slash title. Diablo 2 was originally released back in June of 2000, making it old enough to drink. With this remaster, get ready for an epic story told through 5 parts. Battle your way through icy caverns, horrific tombs, and frozen wastelands filled with undead abominations. Diablo 2 gets resurrected on September 23rd for PC, Xbox, PS4, PS5, and Switch.
Nice. Next up, we have Saber. Embark on a unique and unforgettable journey as you guide Saber through her gliding, a rite of passage that will take her across vast deserts and mesmerizing landscapes. Explore the dunes on your hover bike, scale monumental ruins, and encounter other nomads as you unearth mysteries long forgotten. Discover who Saber really is behind her mask. You can check out Saber when it releases on September 23rd for both PC and Xbox.
That's it for game releases for this week. Make sure to tune in next Monday for even more gaming news. Coming up next is Brandon with Lights Out.
Hello everyone, my name is Brandon and welcome back to another episode of Lights Out, where I'll be reviewing a variety of horror games for you, good or bad, every week. In today's episode, I will be reviewing Dead by Daylight. Released in June 2016, Dead by Daylight is an asymmetric horror survival game developed by Behavior Interactive. Asymmetric games are multiplayer games where players can choose different characters that have different roles and abilities that give you a different playing experience every time. In this 1v4 online multiplayer, you can choose to either be the killer or one of the 4 survivors. If you choose the killer, your goal is to kill all the survivors before they can repair 5 generators that power up the exit gates. If you're one of the survivors, then obviously your goal is to power up all the generators without getting caught by the killer, who is trying to capture you and put you on hooks as a sacrifice for something known as the Entity. For the survivors, there are 27 different character types, with 17 being original characters from the game, while the other 10 are characters they brought in for movies such as Halloween, Resident Evil, and Stranger Things. On the other hand, the killers have 25 different character types, with every killer having their own unique ability. 16 of the 24 are original characters, while the other 9 also come from various shows and video games as well. Alright, enough talk, let's get into some of my own gameplay. Alright. We are going to play my third game of Dead by Daylight. So let's see what we got here. We can play as Dwight Fairfield, Meg Thomas, Claudette Morel. I played my first game with Claudette. Claudette's not bad. And as you guys can see, like I said, every character has their own little thingy, little rundown. Let's play Dwight. Yeah, I think the white would be cool. Q kind of sucks. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're at the Pale Rose Backwater Swamp. The survivors are in third person while the killer's in first. So, while you're doing this, you can look around. Alright, a couple of them are done. We need 3 more. Oh! Something's trying to... What is that? I actually really like this game. It's really nice in the way it's designed, in my opinion. I like how the different characters have different perks and all that. Oh, this one hasn't been repaired yet. But I like the differences between the killer and the survivors in this game. I would say, though, this game is very hard for anyone that decides to be the killer, as there is 4 people versus, you know, that one killer. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Did you ever even see the killer?
I haven't even seen the killer. What are we waiting for? Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed this week's episode of Lights Out, and tune in next week for another horror game and even gameplay. And don't forget to keep your lights on.
Hello, welcome to Below Average Gaming, where me and my friend Kaylee play a new game every week, but not very well. This week we will be playing Game Beast. What character should I be?
Why does this look like me?
Oh, there's the... Oh, I'm the shark. I'm ready.
Wait, I want to be a...
No, you should...
No!
Why'd you just pick him up?
I don't know. Like we're square dancing.
Headbutt him. Hey, let go of me.
Oh, that's you.
Now I got you.
I can't let go.
No,
I'm not doing anything.
That's why.
Oh.
I'll let go of you.
Bow, 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 off the rope. Bow, 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 bow.
Weird.
Oh wait, check out.
Okay, let's kick up on this man. It's just a big mess.
The man has wings.
Okay, I'm gonna grab onto this man.
Oh, where? Okay, I'll go with you.
Okay, let's go.
How do we get him over?
Yeet! I don't know. Holding on to for dear life.
Oh my gosh. He's slamming you. Oh, oh my god.
I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go.
Boom! Oh my god.
Wait, I think you won.
Did I?
No!
To the lava! To the lava! I can't get over a fence.
No! Oh no.
I grabbed a box. Oh no. Get up, Tori. Get up, get up, get up. Oh my god. It's
Wait.
Meow.
Meow.
Hurry up, get over here so I can see. If I have to kill myself for this, I will. Let's go.
Here, buddy.
I need help. Oh, there we go, there we go.
Oh, wait.
We're going. No, let go of it, let go.
I'm not even holding on.
Oh. Oh, this is me.
I'll be an old lady.
Around.
Wait, let go.
You're like punching me.
Yeah.
Look at my
That's how you
hair.
win. I'm
Look
gonna
at my.
sacrifice you to the octopus. Take him. Take him, not me. No.
Oh
Take
no!
him, not me. Okay. Yes.
Oh, something. Look at that power stand. I look like a chicken.
Oh.
Oh!
Jump up before you die.
I don't know how to come back. Help me. Help me.
Hold on.
I am. Help me. Help
Come
me.
here.
Alright, grab
Come
me.
here. Thanks for watching Below Average Gaming. Join us next week when we play Fortnite.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's Lauren Liberty, and this is the Liberty Game Gauntlet, a show where I spin a wheel called the Steam Game Gauntlet, and voila, it gives me a completely random game, and I'll play it and give my thoughts. So, let's go. Just roll, let's see what we get, hopefully something good. This decision is a game that you decide main character should do in certain scenarios, events. This will lead to an insane flowchart of outcomes and whatnot. Okay, so this is a dream come true. It is 99 cents, early access game, 1 review, and all it says is, yes. Let's add the card.
Hello, player. I'm the narrator Bill, and you must decide to play this story.
I
So
did decide to
basically
play
you're
this story.
doomed, because I will make you fail.
Alex was watching TV when the emergency warning came on. We're gonna throw our hands in the air. We're gonna have the screaming. Let's do it. Auntie Lucy just looked at Alex with confusion. When the TV caught her eye. Not literally caught her eye. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't have been able to distinguish that if you hadn't put that little note. Before the season. But do you want to leave city or stay? Because you never know, it might be a conspiracy. Oh boy, conspiracies. Will you go or stay? Stay, because conspiracy. This text is going to give me a stroke. Oh my gosh. because are actually more exciting for me. I expect you to fail. That was really bad. I'm not gonna do it again. Next level, let's go. Step of it. He will. You've made it to the red line. Oh, there's still working. Is there a different mode? What am I looking at? I'm seriously not gonna get it. What? I can get it, I can get it, I can get it! You can't change the goal like that. Oh, I'm glad the time goes negative. Okay. So that was decisions. That was 99 cents, luckily. Because that was awful. There's not much of a game. It made no sense. There was a lot of grammar errors. The typeface was so bad. So bad. No, I can't recommend it at all. Sorry. Last week's game was so much better. Dang it. I had really high hopes. Because it looked like it was actually decent. I don't know. I mean, it didn't really look decent. I just really hoped I'd get a decent game. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Signing off.
Come on.
Let's get some film. Are you playing Clash right now?
Yeah, I'm playing Clash. You got a problem with that?
We've got filming to do for Gentoo, Brad.
I can wait.
I'm out of here.
Welcome to Drain Lake, a land of ugly ogres, old women, and enemies that won't leave you the hell alone because this game is mediocre. Hello and welcome to From Souls with Love. I'm Brad, and this is my love letter to the Dark Souls franchise and the subgenre of games known as Souls-likes. This week, I have the unfortunate pleasure of covering Dark Souls 2. You are the bearer of the curse, sent to Drain Lake to seek out 4 great souls in order to embark on the castle and take the throne from the monarchs, while everyone else is slowly losing their mind because this game is a chore to play. Along your journey, as always, you will die a lot.
What? What? I wasn't dead? Oh! Damn it! Oh. No. Oh, okay. Want to see the dumbest thing in the world? This game.
But don't worry, because the weapons and combat in this game are a nice improvement from the previous entry, with backstabs having all new animations based on the weapon you're using. A new addition to Dark Souls 2 is you can fast travel from bonfire to bonfire, so you don't have to walk around the whole game world like you did in the last one. The only trade-off, however, is that you cannot level up at bonfires anymore. You have to travel back to Majula to level up, and it kinda kills the flow of the game. Now let's talk about the big issues of this game, and in my opinion there are 2. The bosses and the way health is done in this game. Let's start off with the bosses. To me, the bosses are bland and forgettable. I cannot remember a single name of any boss in this game, that's how bad they are. And half of them are big guys in armor with swords. But how many big bosses with swords does it take to make this game any good? None, because the healing system in this game is absolute and it makes it bad. The 2 main healing items in this game are life gems, which slowly give you health over time, and your Estus flask, which you sip like fine wine unless you spend your hard-earned souls into this stupid stat because it shouldn't exist in the first place, and then you're gonna die because your drinking is slow as hell. Also, did I mention, the more times you die, the less health you get? Yes, this game's fantastic! So yeah, this has been kind of a downer. You expected me to praise this game, but no, this game is really bad. But let's not end on such a low note. You see that guy sitting over there? He doesn't enjoy this game either. So we're gonna put him out of his misery.
You come unhinged? What could possibly thank you for watching. See you guys next week.
Hey guys, so on this episode I'm streaming a little bit of Warzone. Playing with my friends from home and my brother. We were just getting warmed up. This was like an hour before we had a tournament. They're usually playing, so this was just like a warm-up game. I don't think we finished the game, but I got some good action and just trying to get warmed up, get some kills and stuff. So we'll get to the fun part in a little bit, get to the killing and stuff. Most of my teammates, I think, except for one, didn't include their audio. This was on Twitch live streaming because they say stuff they shouldn't say, so I told them not to include it. So right here, usually I'll go up to the prison, go inside because it's a lot of bodies in there. And I think, yeah, I caught 2 people here to try to save his teammate. Got the kills.
Shot was good.
Got their money, got their armor. Then I think I went up to the, I took the zipline up where I like to be on top of prison so I can see everything. I just like being on top of the high ground, you can see everything, so it's usually a pretty good spot to be at.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Right here, it got kind of crazy. The helicopters can kill you. I killed this guy flying out. I don't know what he was thinking. I'm kind of surprised I did it, but right here it got kind of crazy because I thought he was trying to land on me, and he almost did. I think he got my teammate, and then he tried to get me, and then the airstrike got called in, so I kind of had to let my teammate die. And his audio was included, but he wasn't too happy with me at all. But it was for a good cause. Then I heard that guy behind me in my headphones. Good turtle beaches. Then his teammate tried to come from the opposite way, which I knew that was gonna happen. Then I go back up the zip line, get a couple kills. I think that's the guy that killed my teammate, so I got him back for him. Finish him. I think there's some more people over here. Yeah, I think this guy was fighting something else, so there's like multiple teams up here besides mine. I think I got him there.
So there. Contact.
Tower, I think.
And I think I was getting hit from that tower. And my teammate ended up taking him out for me, so I was good to move. Which was, what do you have teammates for? What do you have snipers for? And right here, I don't know how I died right here. Right there, I'm not sure how I died. It's crazy.
Down on me.
It kind of sucks. That's the end of the gameplay. The Call of Duty servers have been down like the past day and a half for Xbox, so I haven't been able to record any other good gameplays. This is probably my best one. I didn't record the tournament because it kind of messes with my Wi-Fi connection sometimes, and I didn't want to risk lagging. But that was the end of it. Should be able to get some more good gameplay in next week. So see you guys next week.
Hello everyone and welcome back to The Rundown, your weekly game show in which I went through a quick game every week just highlighting on what it has to offer and why you should or should not play it. I'm your host Garrett, and this week we're looking at Just Cause 3, released in 2015. This week we're jumping straight into the story for Just Cause 3. In Just Cause 3, you play as Rico Rodriguez returning home to his fictional country of Medici. Rico is a high-tech secret agent and also a dictator removal specialist, which is perfect because his home country is currently being run by a dictator known as Sebastiano Di Livello, who forces people into work camps, controls the country with an iron fist, and all around not a nice guy. Throughout Just Cause 3, you'll meet plenty of colorful characters to help you fight back against Di Livello and take the country back for your own. While the story is not an Oscar winner by any means, it's still enjoyable for what it is, and it's not going to hit hard or pull your heartstrings in any way possible, but it is enjoyable as a big, dumb kind of popcorn action film. But enough about the story. Next we have the gameplay, which makes the Just Cause franchise shine. In Just Cause 4, Rico has a ton of different gadgets and weapons he can use. Of course, he has his normal pistols, rifles, shotguns, explosive weapons, and of course C4 and grenades. However, What makes the Just Cause franchise different is Rico has a grappling hook and tether system that he can use to pull himself around and pull enemies around in any way he wants. Rico can pull himself through helicopters, cars, SUVs, tanks, jeeps, airplanes, and many other different things in the game. That's what makes it shine, with him having a different way of getting around and you zipping around like Spider-Man. Also like Spider-Man, only a little bit more violent, Rico can tether two vehicles together, and anything he wants together. For instance, if you want to make a battering ram with a helicopter and a tank, go for it. If you want to pull two cars to each other, defying all of the laws of physics, go for it. The power is yours. That is what I personally love about the Just Cause franchise. You can do whatever you want and make it as big and powerful and dumb as much as you want it to. Explosions are everywhere, sparks fly, smoke fills the screen. It is all around a good time. However, Just Cause 3 is a little bit older and it is on an aging console. For instance, if you've noticed in my gameplay, frames do drop, so do keep that in mind if you do purchase the game. On top of that, I also have the DLC running, so that may or may not be a reason why it's going slow. Speaking of DLC, Just Cause 3 has 3 different DLCs to offer: Land, Air, and Sea. With the Land DLC, you get a mech suit with a telekinetic type power that can lift and throw vehicles and people with any discretion they want. Don't question how it works, it's a video game, just roll with it. With the Air DLC, you have a wingsuit, of course, as always. While on top of that, you have a jetpack that launches missiles and shoots a minigun. And finally, with the Sea DLC, you get a thunder gun, much like the Hammer of Dawn from Gears of War, and a really cool boat called the Luchador. The game also features a rebel drop system in which you can drop any guns and any vehicles anytime, anywhere in the world. Just don't question how they fit a huge plane in an itty-bitty shipping container. I don't know how it works either. While Just Cause 3 is a little bit older than most games, it's still a ton of fun and I recommend picking it up. The sound design is great, gunshots are loud, explosions are even louder, music holds up, and the graphics are still very good for how old it is. The ocean looks crisp and honestly kind of refreshing for how old it is. It's just all around a good game and good looking game. I'm your host Garrett and thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next week.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah. People take this job to get away from something.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another week of Hidden Gems in Gaming. This week, we are taking a look at this amazing game, Firewatch. Firewatch is a first-person adventure game that follows the main character, Henry, a newly hired fire lookout in the Shoshone National Forest. You're accompanied by Delilah, another fire lookout in a tower miles away from yours. She is your only emotional lifeline on the other end of a walkie-talkie. That is your only way of communication with her. But as you progress through the game, you learn more and more about each other and begin a relationship like none other. Upon your arrival, though, you experience strange findings in the area, and you must uncover clues through exploring the forest near your tower with your map and compass to solve the mystery overall. You encounter other people along the way, and you begin to feel like you're being watched and followed everywhere you go. Firewatch released back in February of 2016 and introduced a beautiful new style of game to the table. The amazing art style and the beauty this game brings is incredible. As you explore more and more of this map, you find new areas that are just a blast to sit back, relax while hiking through the Shoshone National Forest. Firewatch offers such a story-rich gaming experience. While talking with Delilah, you can choose different dialogue outcomes that will change the overall story that you play.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think.
The introduction to your character, Henry, in the beginning of the game with his connection with Julia really sets this game up for success in showing how rich the story is with the characters you're involved with. And such few characters you physically see, the game really sets this game up for you and your imagination to describe what these characters are and who they are in person. You can find Firewatch on Steam, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. With a price tag of $19.99, this game offers such a different experience from other games that you have played, and I would highly recommend adding this game to your wish list for a future purchase down the road. With over 49,000 reviews on Steam, giving it an 88% very positive ranking, this game is loved by many, and I know anybody who's willing to give this game a shot would love this game overall. Thank you for joining me this week on Hidden Gems in Gaming. Next week we will take a look at a rage-inducing RPG game that I know the video will be filled with anger of how difficult this game is. That'll be fun to see. See you next week.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Delta. I'll be your host this semester, Austin Claypool, and today with me we have...
The Dark Souls man himself. That's Brad. Hello. Hello.
We got Brad with us, and today we're going to be playing Beat Saber.
You know, and I've just realized this is not Dark Souls.
It is not Dark Souls.
No, it's not Dark Souls.
Some of the songs might be just as hard.
Yeah, honestly. Let's,
Which one are you going with first?
I'm going to go Country Roads by this guy. I can't pronounce his name. We're going to play it.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Now, Beat Saber was initially released on May 1st of 2018, making it over 3 years old.
It's older than me.
Does this feel like a 3-year-old game, or does this feel like the cusp of technology?
You know, I remember when like VR was like starting to come out, and it's just kind of like, I always thought it was a fad, but I mean, it's still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just surprising that that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I just graduated high school then, and it's like, whoa.
Now, how experienced would you say you are with VR?
Well, I got a PlayStation VR for Christmas one year, and I mean, I played it quite a good amount, but I don't have it with me, so I mean, I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to VR, but I would say maybe like 6-month experience, you know?
Okay,
it's not
so like out of 10, what would you give it?
About a 5.
A 5? So that's not bad. At least you have some VR experience, and you're doing pretty good.
I was doing a lot better earlier.
So this game's all about music and hitting blocks with the beats in the music. What would you say you're musically inclined?
Oh yeah, I play the drums, but this is not the drums.
A little bit different than the drums.
Yeah, it's a lot different from guitar too. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong ones. But yeah, it's kind of like Guitar Hero, but like, you know, as a guitar player, it's like that is nothing like the game. Then again, I'm not like a professional guitar player, so.
At least Guitar Hero is a little bit closer to the actual real thing of playing a guitar, at least.
You don't know what you're doing. That's what all guitar players are doing. They don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of living in the moment. But I'm doing better.
How do you feel about VR becoming the future of gaming?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Or do you agree with that statement that this will be the future?
Oh, I think it should be. I think, you know, gaming, like a whole lot of other things, needs to evolve. Like at some point it will. There will always be an innovative mind out there who's like, hey, let's take it one step like further. And I definitely think like this is now, and it's not necessarily the future anymore. Like, you know, there's definitely ways to improve upon VR.
Right.
But I think where it is right now, I think it's not the future. We're in the present. Like, who knows what the future will be like now?
Have you seen, oh, you got a B, nice.
Yeah, I had an A before. I only missed 10, what?
A B's still good.
This game's trying to make me feel better about myself. I probably look like an idiot right now. That's okay.
No. So you said you had a PlayStation VR. Was that your first VR experience?
Yes, yes.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was amazing. I believe it came with like, I want to say a demo disc or something of that equivalent. But it's just standing there, and one of them, like you shoot like a slingshot or something. And at one point this like big monster comes, and it's just like, you just see the scale of it and you're like, whoa. Or you stand in like a house and you're like, oh my goodness, there's a ceiling there. Then again, you can't probably reach that ceiling because it's really high up. But it's like, what? Like
it's
someone
crazy that it transports you to another place.
Yeah, it doesn't, and then when you take it off, it's like, what?
If there was one game that you could play in VR, what would that game be?
Ooh, well, I know there's a version of this already, but I would love to see a super immersive version, like built from the ground up, Fallout.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Like, I know they have Fallout VR, but like, you know.
Like a VR game made for VR.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That would be cool.
I would not say Dark Souls because I don't hate my life that much, you know. That's scary. That game's scary. But,
all right, last question for you, Brad.
Oh boy.
So in your opinion, are you sticking with your PlayStation 5 or are you switching to VR gaming?
Oh, I'm sticking with my PS5. I spent 500 big ones on that one. I mean, I have a VR already, mind you, but it's like, don't have the space for it. But, yeah, I would stick with the PS5. I think VR I'd say give it a few years. Because, I mean, it's just, right now, it just seems like another accessory.
Right.
Like, it's the must-have accessory. But, I mean, is it, though? Like, is my gaming experience going to really be that, like, uphinge from how it already is?
Right.
So.
That makes sense. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show.
Oh, yeah.
That's all the time we have for today. Check in next week when we'll be playing Blade and Sorcery. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.